KL clashes with Ignis in a battle of fire and will, but something beneath the flames begins to shift. Lyra senses the lattice responding, not to power, but intent. In the distance, Alaric watches, calculating the change. Subscribe to Turmoil Studio. The system is starting to notice. The corridor did not open. It restructured. Golden threads twisted inward, folding into themselves like a living equation, rewriting its own solution. The path ahead no longer existed as direction. It existed as consequence. Every filament pulsed backward, reacting to decisions not yet made. Kale stopped first. Something changed. Lyra scanned the lattice, eyes narrowing. "It's not responding anymore," she whispered. "It's anticipating." Above them, Auralitha hovered no longer still, no longer distant. Her molten gold wings moved with intention, each motion rippling across layers not yet visible. Thorn crouched, fingers brushing vibrations that did not match the structure. "Not prediction," he said. "Recursive projection." Riven ignited his gauntlets. Then we moved faster. The lattice collapsed, not outward, inward. Every thread around them compressed into a singularity, then exploded into mirrored paths. Each showed a version of their action, none matching reality. "It's branching possibility," Cassandra said. Nyx stepped forward, unfazed. "Then it's honest." She chose a path. It shattered. She adapted mid-motion, landing clean. "No," she corrected. "It exposes assumption." KL looked up. "It reveals us." The lattice deepened. Layers unfolded beneath them, multiple networks overlapping, each influencing the others. "Systems within systems," Talassa said. "Every action spreads across all layers differently," Cassandra added. "So there's no right move," Riven muttered. Kale stepped forward. "There is, but not alone." Lyra understood first. Not coordination, integration. Orletha's wings shifted. The trial began. Kale moved with intent, not action. He reached toward a filament but paused, aligning with its rhythm rather than forcing it. Lyra mirrored. The lattice stilled. "They're aligning, not acting," Cassandra whispered. Riven followed this time, not stopping collapse, but completing it. A new path formed. "We're part of its logic," Thorn said. Nyx smirked and disrupted intentionally. Her strike revealed a hidden layer. "Predictability fails," she said. "So does chaos," Kale replied. Above, Auralitha descended. Pressure shifted. The system no longer tested action. It tested understanding. Threads moved before them. Paths appeared, vanished, reformed. Lyra stepped, chose failed. The backlash hit across layers. "You stabilized one, broke another," Cassandra shouted. "There was no time. Time doesn't exist here." Thorn snapped. Kale tried to anchor the system, rejected him. "We misunderstood," Lyra whispered. "We simplified it," Thorn said. Nyx stepped back. "You tried to control it." Riven growled. "So what now?" Kyle's voice hardened. "We stop thinking as seven. Then what? We think as one system." Silence. Then collapse. The lattice returned. As reflection, every action replayed, but extended. Unfinished consequences unfolded. "Recursive memory," Cassandra whispered. "Unresolved branches," Thorn corrected. Kale saw his past action now leading to unseen collapse. "That didn't happen." "It could have," Nyx said. Lyra tried to fix a past branch. It split. Two outcomes. Both fed back. She dropped. "You can't fix it!" Cassandra shouted. "It's not past anymore." Nyx moved. Ended a branch completely. Silence followed. "You don't fix broken paths," she said. "You end them. Or resolve perfectly," Kale added. The team fractured. Each faced recursion alone. Kale chose resolution. Lyra hesitated, failed. Riven chose one path, let others fall. Thorn completed loops. Nyx navigated freely. They regrouped, changed. Synchronization isn't unity, Lyra said. Control isn't understanding, Riven added. Perfection isn't required, Thorn finished. A single path appeared. Too simple. Trap, Riven said. Test, Nyx corrected. Kael stepped back. We break it. They did. The system vanished. Auralitha descended. Her presence filled everything. Then meaning echoed. You begin to see. The void returned as pressure. No paths, no structure, only decision space. This is different, Lyra whispered. No guidance, Talassa added. No system, Riven said. No, Kyle corrected. Only us. Auralitha watched. The final layer, conflicts emerged. Lyra wanted to preserve all. Riven wanted decisive action. Thorn wanted perfect understanding. Nyx rejected all of it. You're still thinking like individuals, she said. We are individuals, Riven snapped. Then you fail. Kael stepped forward. She's right. Silence. We're still separate. Then how? Lyra asked. Kael closed his eyes. We don't align actions. We align intent. They tried, failed. Again, again, again. Each attempt broke under pressure. Lyra cried out, I can't feel you, because you're still you! Nyx shouted. Riven slammed the ground. This is impossible! Thorn shook. No, we're missing something, Kael breathed slowly. We're still choosing individually. Stop choosing. Silence. For one moment they did nothing. No thought, no decision, no control. Just shared awareness. The lattice returned, not around them, through them. Threads formed not external, but internal. Their perception aligned. Not forced, not controlled, but understood. Lyra felt Riven's instinct. Riven felt Thorn's logic. Thorn felt Nyx's disruption. Nyx felt Kael's intent. Kael felt all of them, integrated. Auralitha descended fully. Her eyes burned. A collapsing system. All layers, all branches, all outcomes. Simultaneously. No time, no sequence. Only total recursion. They moved, not as seven, as one. Lyra stabilized, but only where needed. Riven collapsed unstable branches. Thorn traced hidden consequences. Talassa and Cassandra translated signals. Nyx disrupted false paths. Kael resolved. Every action flowed. Not planned, not reacted. Understood. The system stabilized, then collapsed completely. Silence. Auralitha's gaze locked onto them. Recognition. Judgment delivered not in words, in meaning. The lattice reformed. Stronger, deeper, alive. The team stood changed. Not victorious, not defeated, but transformed. Lyra exhaled slowly. We didn't pass. Kael. No. Auralitha's eyes glimmered. You advanced. Riven clenched his fists, then relaxed them. Next trial? Nyx smirked faintly. Of course, Thorn whispered. It never ends. Kael stepped forward. Good. Above them, Auralitha rose, watching, learning, evolving. The system pulsed. Dialogue continued. Silence did not remain empty. It observed. What had once been the lattice no longer existed as structure, only potential, compressed into a space that reacted not to movement, but to awareness itself. The team stood together, not speaking, not moving. For the first time since entering the anomaly, they were not trying to solve it. A pulse. Soft. Then another. Not external, internal. Lyra felt it first, her breath aligning with something deeper than rhythm. Do you feel that? She whispered. Yeah, Riven said. It's not coming from the system, Thorn whispered. It's coming from us, Nyx finished. Kael closed his eyes. The pulse sharpened. Not a sound, a signal, a shared frequency. Every thought, instinct, hesitation, overlapping, intertwined, but not yet perfect. The space reacted. A faint thread appeared, then another, forming between them. Golden filaments stretched Lyra to Riven, Thorn to Cassandra, Nyx to Kale. Not binding, connecting. This is new, Thalassa said softly. She's not testing our actions anymore. She's testing our coherence. Kyle completed. The threads pulsed. Each connection flickered, unstable. Fragments of thought collided. Lyra's instinct to protect, Riven's urge to act, Thorn's need to understand, Nyx's drive to disrupt. It's too much, Lyra said. I can feel all of you at once. It's loud, Riven exhaled sharply. Contradictions everywhere, Thorn staggered. So, this is what unity feels like, Nyx admitted. Threads began to fracture from internal conflict. A sharp pulse surged. Lyra's protective instinct clashed with Nyx's disruptive intent. Riven's decisiveness collided with Thorn's hesitation. The lattice flickered violently. Kale's eyes snapped open. Stop. We're still resisting each other, he said. How do we not? Lyra asked. We don't remove conflict. We integrate it, Kale replied. Integration accepts difference, not control. He placed his hand on a thread. Not forcing, not guiding, just accepting the signal. Lyra followed. Then Riven, Thorn, Thalassa, Cassandra, Nyx last. The moment all 7 connections stabilized, the system reacted. The void ignited. Threads exploded outward, not randomly, but perfectly. Layers formed instantly faster, more complex, more alive. The lattice returned, but this time, it wasn't separate from them. We're inside it, Lyra whispered. No, Thorn said, awe in his voice. It's inside us. Oralitha descended, molten gold scales reflecting not light, but them. The final trial began. The lattice surged into hypercomplexity. Every layer activated. Every branch unfolded. Every possible outcome existed simultaneously. Too fast, Riven shouted. No, too complete, Thorn corrected. We're seeing everything at once, Cassandra added. I can't separate it, Lyra staggered. Don't separate it, Kale said. They froze. There is no single path, Kale continued. Only coherence across all paths. We become the condition that makes all paths stable, he said. Understanding. They moved, not selecting, not reacting, aligning. Lyra protective, Riven decisive with awareness, Thorn analyzing without hesitation, Nyx disruptive with incoherence, Thalassa and Cassandra translating without distortion, Kale central. Branches stopped colliding. Layers stopped fracturing. Recursion slowed, then aligned. The system adapted. Faster, deeper, harder. Oralitha's eyes burned brighter. Without warning, everything collapsed again.